In this edition of On the Road with Sales, the team went to the nation's second city, Freeport, Grand Bahama, for a week that was jam-packed with meetings, media, some fun, but most importantly, adding merchants and users to the Kanoo family.
Freeport, Kanoo is home.
Once on the island, the team hit the ground running. First stop, a check-in with brand ambassador DJ Future at Power 104.5 FM. Then we visited one of our local flagship merchants, Express Food Mart, and conducted an interview with local daily Freeport News. And as this was only day one of the trip, Chief Sales Officer Javon Butler shares the premise behind the trip.
It's been too long. We've been busy, as you can see, all over the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, increasing our footprint, but you can't call yourself a Grand Bahamian licensee if you don't come home. And we're excited to be here. You know, Grand Bahama is the digital hub of the Bahamas. So we've come here to show some love, to feel Grand Bahama once again, and to let you know, hey, Kanoo is you and you are Kanoo.
Next, we paid a courtesy call on the executives at the Grand Bahama Port Authority. Although you couldn't join us inside for the meeting, the team reveals not only why they are grateful for the GBPA, but gave us insight into what was to come for the remainder of the trip.
Right now we're at the Grand Bahama Port Authority and they're making us feel so welcome with the big sign that says Welcome Kanoo. So we're just really excited to be here.
It's wonderful. It's interesting. The last 2 days we've been more corporate in the media appearances, as you know, they mentioned, as well as now meeting the Grand Bahama Port Authority. But you know, when Aiden and myself, after we get through the formalities, we're ready to hit the market and get Grand Bahama up and loaded when it comes to being a new merchant. So Grand Bahama, we're coming.
Just outside the Port Authority's building, we met a team from ZNES Northern Edition waiting to interview us. Butler updated them on Kanoo's latest developments.
Tonight, a digital payment institution is sharing their story, and they're encouraging more Bahamians to get on board. Italia Hall reports.
Carib Pay Bahamas, widely known as Kanoo, is an electronic retail payment institution with over 22,000 active users across the country. Chief Sales Officer Javon Butler says the company all started in 2016 with a group of young men.
I came on board with the team 2018, and we received our license from the Central Bank of the Bahamas the first quarter 2019, and we went to market December 2019. Now, we love to inform the public that we are a licensee of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, so Kanoo is a Grand Bahamian-based company.
So following our busy morning where we visited the Grand Bahama Port Authority, we are now headed out to the fish fry. We're going to get users to download the app, where one lucky winner will win $100 in Kanoo cash. Grand Bahama Fish Fry, here we go. I'm excited. I am so excited to be back home in Freeport and just ready to just spread the Kanoo love throughout the community.
The user drive turned out to be a success, with 75 new users signing up and an Inagua native winning $100 in Kanoo cash.
Let's see this beautiful lady on the side. She won $100. Telling you all about all night. So right now she can say something and just begin the Kanoo family one time.
Now, the team was excited to wrap up day 3, where we signed a few merchants and we also got some users for the platform. Now on day 4, our final full day here in Grand Bahama, we're preparing to go to a pop-up at Solomon's in Lucaya, and we're also going to get some more merchants for the Kanoo family. Our sales team joined forces with Sweeting's advisors to host a pop-up, and at that time, team members were also moving from door to door in the plaza to onboard new merchants.
Okay, so
what is Kanoo?
where are you?
From what I understood, it's kind of like
PayPal. Your initial.
Although our trip came to an end, we were happy to leave the ball in the hands of our rep for the island, Jamal Sweeting. Now, as you can see, we're here at the airport, meaning the trip has come to an end, and we're calling it a success as we've added over 100 users in the platform across the island.
We were able to onboard merchants in 4 key areas, including Port Lucaya, the Seahorse Plaza, Smiths Point, and the downtown area.
All this while forming new relationships that in the coming months will do good for Kanoo. But Deontay, tell us a bit about what was your favorite part about the trip?
My favorite part about it was definitely the nightlife. I really enjoyed, being on the town, hanging with the locals, interacting with them, getting them to download the app, and of course, giving away free Kanoo money.
Oh yes, we gave away about $200 in Kanoo cash to 2 lucky users, and they were pretty excited about that. I know I was pretty excited. I wish I would have gotten it, but
right.
we can't. But for now, I'm Devontae Hanna.
I'm Giante Miller.
And we're here for Kanoo, and remember, power to prosper.